It's my birthday. Yeah. Hello, I am doing a Draw My Life because it's my birthday. I'm turning 17 years old and I want to do a Draw My Life. Oh, I have to fart. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I'm doing a Draw My Life. Pretend it's 2017. Oh, it's starting. Okay, so this is where I was born. It kind of looks like a toupee, but it's Pensacola, Florida. That is Florida, believe it or not. I was born December 15th, 12:15. That's the time. PM. Oh, PM, yeah. Astrology people, let me know. I want to know. I know I'm a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. That's what my big three. Tell me the rest. Let me know. Comment down below the rest. Okay, I think I'm thinking. Oh, here I go. Okay. I'm drawing the house that my dad and my mother had whenever I was being birthed. So this is 2008, I think. That's my mom. That's my dad. She's pregnant. That's my older sister. And then this is going to be my second older sister. Aww. Okay. Pensacola. This is where I was living for my first 3 years of my life. Or 2 years. I don't really know. These are all I really remember because, like I just said, I was 2 years old. I remember that we had a swimming pool that was in our backyard, and I ended up throwing up into my sister's hands because it was green and nobody would clean it, so we just went swimming in a green pool and I vomited in her hands. Then I remember, my biggest thing whenever I was a kid was wanting to be a cheerleader. Like, I would have a diaper on and they would be playing football games and I would be like the cheerleader for the football games. My parents were probably gagged. Yeah, there's videos of it somewhere. Then, the marker. This is whenever the marker shit was pissing me off. The marker went in and out, in and out, so I had to start using a red marker. Okay, then what is this? Oh! This is whenever I ran away from my house. My mom was emptying out groceries, and I think they were going to the beach, and I just started running down the highway, but then there was a robbery down the street at a beauty salon that my mom went to. And there was a robbery, and the policemen were outside the beauty salon because there was a robbery, and they saw me and picked me up and brought me back to my parents, and there was CPS involved and everything, but I got back. But then my mom and my dad broke up, and did I want to get into that? Not really, because I don't even fucking know. My mom says one thing, my dad says one thing. I don't know who the fuck to choose. I was showing you, like, I just moved, like, over the little border, like, a while, just into Alabama. This is my grandparents' house. So I ended up living with my dad, moved to my grandparents' house with my father, and they had one of my cousins live with them because his mother did pass away, so he was like 2 years old. So I was moving into a big family. Like, I have 12 uncles, like, they're grown at this time, but there was a lot of cousins in my life. My dad moved back. There was another one of his brothers living there. A whole fucking thing. I just remember there was a trampoline that my dad brought back from our house there, and I was doing a bunch of flips, just doing things. That's my other cousin who was, like, living there when her dad would go to work. Like, I don't know. Just everybody would be there. Then I remember getting a bunch of bugs, and I would just put bugs into like a Ziploc bag and freeze them, because I thought, like, if you freeze a bug and then you unfreeze it 3 days later, it'll be alive and, like, think it time jumped. But they ended up dying. Besides, like, if I did it for a couple seconds, they would just be still for a couple hours. But then I would just, like, really be outside. Like, there's nothing I can say besides just, like, outside with my grandma. Like, this is just, like, my core memories of just living there and just, like, being outside and being dirty and taking baths. So, then I had this dog named Jenny that we brought with me from my mom's house, and then my grandpa dropped a stool on her head, and I saw her eyeballs pop out of her damn face. I was traumatized. My grandpa didn't mean to do it, but, like, he never liked dogs, so I'm like, did you mean to do it? The dog, like, quote-unquote, almost bit my cousin, the little cousin whose mom's died, and then he was trying to defend him by, like, jumping, and then the fucking stool landed on its head. I don't know. I just know that I was scared when I saw my Jen's eyes popped out. Then it looks like, I don't really know what I'm drawing right now. Oh, I think I'm just drawing, like, what I was doing. Okay, so this is whenever I was at my dad's, and then whenever I was at my mom's during this time, that is one of my mom's friend's daughter. That's my mom's friend! That bitch pisses me off. Yes, I know, I'm not being fat phobic. That is how she looked. She was huge. Like, as a kid, I was like, this bitch is the Hulk. She had a dog named Rusty that I wasn't allowed to touch its ears, but it helped my trauma from seeing my dog fucking die. And then I would go 1 week on, 1 week off. That girl, she would drink 2 liters of soda she pisses me off. She one time fell and shit herself everywhere. Okay, January, February, March. Yeah, I would do 1 week there, 1 week off, and then, I don't know if I spelled April right. There's that big girl, she would just sit in her fucking recliner and just sit there and not even take care of me, and I'd be like, I want mac and cheese. She'd be like, go get it. So she really pissed me off. This is me and my sister. We were just hanging out with this girl a lot, and she one time fell and fucking shit herself, but during this time, my mom kidnapped me, and it wasn't a week on and week off, so she fucking kept me, so my dad went to court. Then it just was ruled, because they both failed their drug test, that I was going to live with my dad. It wasn't really decided. I just preferred that, because my mom fucking left me with that big bitch who didn't fucking feed me. So this is kindergarten. The only real memory I have of kindergarten is kind of a traumatic one, is whenever I thought in the first day of school that I was supposed to go to my classroom, but instead I was supposed to go to the gymnasium, whatever the fuck it's called. So I went to my classroom, and my teacher wasn't there, and then I just sat outside and cried, and all these people were walking past me laughing at me, and I was fucking traumatic. And then I remember, I threw an eraser at a kid. I threw an eraser at his head, and then I was like, ha, 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 thinking shit was sweet. And then my fucking evil-ass teacher, no, I love my kindergarten teacher, she just screamed at me, and I was like, oh shit, they do not play here. And so I just kept quiet, and then I became a good kid, and I was just really sweet and quiet and good. Oh God. This is another traumatic one. I remember my coach wouldn't let me go to the bathroom, and so I just was trying to go play on the playground, and I accidentally fucking pissed on this girl underneath this fucking thing. I pissed on, like, people underneath this A-frame. Ha, 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 ha. I don't know why I was laughing at you. I'm not laughing at you. I'm sorry. My teacher was shocked, and yeah, she said, you can't go pee. You don't have to go pee. Bitch, I pissed on the girl's hair. Piss on your hair. Piss on the floor. Piss on the floor. What am I drawing here? Oh, God, I don't know. What is that? What the fuck was that? Oh! This is my second grade year. I just know that that's Trump, because one time I don't align with these beliefs now, but growing up in fucking Alabama with my family, who they are, they told me that Hillary Clinton was like a fucking baby murderer. So I told this kid who like family liked Hillary Clinton, which if I look back now, bitch, I would be on your side too. And I was like, she kills babies. How do you like her? I don't know what the video of me fucking, I told people I was a spy, and people believed me that I was a spy. Then this whenever I started posting on Instagram. Oh my God, why don't people say how fucking difficult this is? I was posting on Instagram a lot, and I was just posting YouTube videos at like my kid self. Oh my God, ew, why do I look like that? This is very difficult, like I'm trying to keep my breath. Okay, what is this? I had my first girlfriend whenever I was in second grade, and she kissed me, and she like tried to get sparkles off my face, but she didn't believe in God, and this was my culture shock year, because what the fuck do you mean? Like, I thought Hillary Clinton was some evil ass bitch who was trying to overthrow the country. That's how my grandma made it seem, and turned out she wasn't, and that was just how my grandma was painting things out to be. And then that girl didn't believe in God, so I was fucking confused. Who was this? Oh, this was never my cousin, you know, the one that I was hanging out with a lot, whose mom passed away. His dad finally got out of rehab and decided that, I don't know if I should do that. His dad got out of a place and was like, I want my son now. Like, what the fuck is that car? He was like, I want my son now. So everybody was like, okay, you can have your son, like, go live with him. And my grandma was upset, I was upset, and turns out that he promised that he would bring him back for like holidays and stuff, but we haven't seen him since, so fuck you, bitch. Then my little sister was born. She flew out the culture. That's crazy. She was born a very gracious and kind birth. I didn't really have much to do with that, because my grandma was off that shit. I mean, my mom was off that shit. No, she wasn't off that shit when she was giving birth, but that whole vicinity at the time. Then me and my dad got our own house, the house that we live in now. But there's me, my dad, those are the only ones who was really living there, and the fucking demons inside the house, too. Like, you see that bitch in the window? I saw that bitch when I fucking moved in here the first time. They're real. Then I started posting on TikTok a lot, and I got 1,000 followers, and I thought I was the famousest bitch that ever crossed the fucking town. I was like, oh my God, I got 1,000 followers, yeah. And I was super excited, super stoked, thought I was going to be an actor off that shit. Then I think I'm just drawing, like, my first memories of this house. And the only thing I really remember is sleeping. And then this fucking, like, evil dead bitch, witchy-ass bitch fucking looking at me over my bed while I was sleeping. And I was scared as fuck. And so I started sleeping with my dad permanently. And I would not sleep in my own bedroom. And that didn't stop until I was about 12 years old. So a little tidbit on me. And then I got another doggy. Oh, I miss Autumn. She was sold to us as a lab. And then it turned out she was a pit bull. So, yeah. It was short-lived, though. We gave her a flea collar, and she ate the flea collar and had seizures and had to go to the hospital. Then they wanted a lot of money to get her thing fixed. And my dad was like, can y'all just take the dog? I was super sad. I had a broken arm at the time. Then I started doing a bunch of flips. That's why I had a broken arm, because I fucking flipped onto it. I just really wanted to be a famous gymnastics person. That was, my thing was always just a famous somebody. Like, if it was a famous fucking something. Then this is me going to visit my mom. She was a little loco off that shit, a little coco. So I was a little bit scared. What is this? Then I started trying to be friends with, like, these neighborhood kids that lived around me in my neighborhood. Didn't really work out because they fucking hated me because I was annoying. Like, if you think I'm annoying right now the way I'm talking, imagine me being, like, a little snobby-ass fucking kid who would lie a lot and be like, oh my god. And they stopped being friends with me for one of the, like, the innocent things I did, which was pee on their fucking rose bushes. Like, I guess, yeah, they died, but you wouldn't let me go inside to go pee, and so they stopped being friends with me, and I was super sad. And my dad would do this thing where he would go, like, disc golfing, and I would just hang out with a lot of my cousins during this time and just be a kid. Be a kid who lost his friends to peeing in bushes. So, yeah, I would just hang out with them. Then, there was a carabiner, like, you know those things that you can clamp onto? There was one of those at this, like, place at the disc golf course, and I tried to hang from it in my pants, and they ripped in front of everybody. And what is this? What the fuck? Oh, my dad was like, oh my god, I have a girlfriend. I have this new girl that I met on Tinder. She's an actor. I was like, what the fuck? She's a fucking actor? Turns out she just lived in California. His ass lied to me. But we ended up meeting her. She was phenomenal, effortless, so fun. We went to this, like, place where there was airplanes everywhere. And she said that she's seen aliens and, like, she didn't believe in God. And I was like, okay, I like her. Like, she's different and cool. She had a tattoo sleeve, everything. Then we went and ate at the sushi restaurant the first day we met, and we just had a grand old time. And I was like, oh my god, is this how people feel whenever they have parents and everything? So, had a fun time. Then she got pregnant, which was really unexpected. The time jump in here is a little quick. It was a couple more times, but just to sum it up for the video, basically the next important thing is she got pregnant. I was excited, always wanted a little sibling. Turns out it was a boy. Then we got another dog because the other one died. Her name was Luna. She's still alive, still my cutie baby. I don't live with her though. She ended up going with my stepmother's parents because my trauma and my fucking things with dogs has never turned out good. So probably best, because who fucking knows, she would have had a fucking ATV flip over her or some shit. COVID time, 5th grade. Okay. This was a time where I was really just trying to fit in with the neighborhood kids and just, like, be friends with all them because it was COVID. I started trying to play football with, like, this one who lived in front of me, trying to fucking be, like, a footballer. You know me, whenever I was a kid, I was never doing the football fucking thing. I was doing the cheerleading, so that was, like, a counteracted to how my future would come out today. So just try to hang out with them. And I was friends with one of them for a really long time. Not going to get into all that, but we just really hung out in the woods. What else? TikTok. Oh, I still was posting on TikTok trying to be fucking famous like Charlie D'Amelio. Never was. Shunking, biting my things, and then my TikTok got banned, and I was like, well, fuck this shit, I'm done. And this whenever I started watching a lot of YouTube, like, this was peak COVID, so just imagine who was on YouTube then. Larry, like, other people, iconic ass fucking videos made during that time, and that was my favorite place to be, was on social media back then, but I think that was everybody else's. 6th grade, back to school. Don't know if I spelled school right. School life, school tomorrow. I became friends with one of my good friends, E. You will hear her name be brought up a lot. We're still friends. Became best friends. Our teacher fucking hated us being friends together because we were so loud, so annoying, so just bad kids, like fucking doing some dumb shit. Like, here, you'll see. This time was whenever we wanted to be depressed, but we, like, weren't. We were kids. I mean, like, we were, but we were sad. Like, we just, like, I don't know, being depressed sounded cool then. So we took melatonin gummies to try to, like, make ourselves happier. I don't fucking know. And some girl thought we were taking pills and told the teacher, and then he was like, oh my god, they're taking pills in my classroom. They are really bad. And then we went to the principal's office. She was like, y'all are not allowed to be friends. Y'all cannot be friends. So we decided, okay, we'll just, like, fake not be friends. So every single morning we would eat breakfast together, and then she would leave 3 minutes before I would, or I would leave 3 minutes before she would. So she would never see us walking together, even though, bitch, we were still friends. Then she gave birth to my little brother. My stepmother did. Flew. Then what is this? Oh, me and Elijah became friends because she was like, I like Shameless on one of her slide up stories, like Send It. And I was like, oh my god, me too. I'm on this season. What season are you on? And then we FaceTimed and we were just talking, and yeah, I don't really know. That friendship just became, and then really good. And then I told everybody that I was gay. Told everybody that. This was, like, also, like, Biden, Trump, so, like, I was very politically active at this time. That's just what I remember from 6th grade, just always saying Biden 2020. Important, that character's important. She adds context later to the thing. This was, like, my 7th grade lunch table. It was E, another girl, me, and then this other girl that's going to be important. I'll call her Patricia. So, then Patricia's important. I think I was thinking about what to write. This is whenever my mom had open heart surgery because all the fucking needles she was shoving into her. This is whenever she had open heart surgery because she had an infected valve in her heart, and I went to go visit her in the hospital. And then this is me playing oh, no, that is me probably vaping. Probably. Sorry, mother. Sorry, father. Sorry, God. I'm sorry, God. Okay. Important, so she stays. See how fucking transitional that is? I'm really an innovator. Okay. See that? We were hanging out a bunch. We were really good friends. But with that, we would hang out a lot, and I was going to school at this time, and I wasn't really doing good in school. She went online, and I was like, oh my God, I want to go online too. Like, that sounds so fun. And so I went online, and then we started hanging out like every single day of the week for like months at a time. And eventually we ran out of ideas to do, and we started drinking. We started drinking a lot. I mean, like every fucking day I was like throwing up, shitting myself and everything. Wait, yeah, I was just drinking a fucking lot, like every other night, crying, drunk, fucking throwing up, shitting myself, same time, spinning around on a tornado. Like, I was just fucking miserable. And then we got pulled over because she was driving whenever she didn't have a license, but the police didn't know that I was drunk, so I just got put in the back of a cop car, got brought home. That just gave me a bunch of anxiety. Then I realized, like, this isn't what I want to do. That was a lot of that. Not a lot of police involved, but a lot of drinking was involved. And then I just, like, finally, I think just like, we would argue a lot too. Like, this wasn't like a kind of like, we were friends, but then we would fucking argue like crazy. Like, we would be angry, mad, and then I would just go home and be like, okay, I'm fucking miserable. I have nothing for my own life. I'm just always worried about drinking at 14, drinking at 14. So then, what am I doing here? Oh, I finally decided that we were gonna quit being friends. Well, wait, it was kind of just like not me deciding, it just kind of happened. Started hanging out with my family a lot more. My hair looks like I'm a fucking emo dude. That's my little brother. That's my stepmother. Yeah, I really just spent time with them during this summer, like at our house, on the phone with Elijah a lot too. This was whenever we would go stay at her family's house in Florida, and they had like a pool and shit, and me and Elijah would hang out, me and Emily would hang out. Oh, me and E would hang out. Yeah, that's really what I was doing that summer. But then I realized, oh my God, I'm ugly and fat. Wait. Oh, that is not when I realized that. Okay, scratch that. This is whenever I realized that my stepmother had stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. I actually found it over the phone, but I didn't know how I was going to draw that, so I just drew it this way. So that's what happened. We found that out, and then she died. So this is her dying. I just erased her out. I don't know. Is that gruesome? Then this was me and E. We would like work out. We would just be friends, do things, hang out. I was just not drinking anymore. I was trying to get my life together, become the person I wanted to be. I was eating better. I was waking up on time. Like, I was getting good grades. C's, good for me. Good home. Oh, good to me. That's what I was saying. I just really was trying to get my life in order to like go for it, because I had so much ambition, but I was just doing things that was not ambitious externally. Like, I was like dreaming of my life being good, but I wasn't doing the things. Just trying to be a normal person. I cleaned my whole entire room because my room was a fucking mess. Nobody talks about how hard it is whenever you lived in the same room for like 10 years to clean it all. Bitch, I found things from my childhood that I never seen before. So, cleaned my whole entire room, got myself together. 1 year later, now 17, yay! Aww. Yeah, so the video stopped. What am I gonna say? Oh my God, it's my birthday! Yay! Happy birthday! Tell me a happy birthday. And you screen record this video and post it on TikTok and at me in the video, and whichever one gets the most likes, I'll follow you. Do it because it's my birthday. That's what I want from you for my birthday. Is I just want you to screen record it and post it on TikTok and use a bunch of hashtags, and yeah, do that, please. And then what else? Oh yeah, wrapping it all up, I just like did that and just try to get my life together, and then now I'm still trying to get my life together, but I'm not like a fucking miserable, depressed, drunken teenager. I'm a sober, it wasn't really a problem. Well, it kind of was a problem. I don't fucking know. I just know that my life isn't how it was now, and I'm so fucking grateful. If my life ever reverted back to that, I would go fucking nuts. So life's clear, life's good, life's right. Good night.